Hello, and welcome back to Bard College and the Black Meridian. We are putting some momentum together, so hopefully you joined us last week, where our party recovered from a grueling battle against a group of hobgoblin soldiers, and having raided the ship, they found a couple of things still dead or undead on the ship, and managed to get themselves bitten, or at least in Sidrul's case, to the submitting to whatever curious ailment that they were suffering from. Having collected themselves and administered some minor repairs to their new Scorpion-class ship, which is in slightly better condition, the Claws of Courage, they made a destination, resolved to abandon the chase for the Witterquick, which would have been very difficult, to make haste toward the Coil. There are many intersecting reasons one might go to the Coil, but as the party's ship, the Claws of Harad, approaches the Coil, this would be after at least 5 or 6 days worth of travel. I will describe it for you now, guys. The Coil is, as you can see on screen, a space station that, as you approach it, seems to be a extremely remote meeting point, a place where one could conduct business far from the prying eyes of the Ascendancy, of the Stellar Concord, and way out of any conflict zone, and really on the edge of known space. You, as you are flying, who is flying the ship? Is it Kryn at this point? I think it is. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Kryn. As you gain proximity, the psychic, what was the word I'm looking for? The psychic awareness provided by the Spelljamming helm extends far beyond normal telepathic and telekinetic distances, and you feel yourself come into contact with the Coil. What I would like you to do, Kryn, is give me a perception check at advantage, because you have the assistance of the ship. With a 19, you feel a connection with the signal array, which is broadcasting its own very, very powerful kind of messaging system. And you just get a little tune in your head, like a little like a tone, doo-doo, that then fades into the background, and you just hear a voice in your head. It says, "Welcome, Captain of the Claws of Haraj. Please, dock on the outer rim. Your cooperation is highly anticipated." Once you have successfully made a deposit, you will be granted freedom of the coil. Nice day. As you get closer, you will see that basically all around the edge of the coil, the outer rim, is where ships land. And you can see with a 19, quite a few ships there. In fact, having passed the DC 18 perception check, I will tell you, you can see a whole mix of ships. Older galleons, a lot of them, the ships are kind of long-haul ships with immense cargo bays. What would stick out to you, Kryn, immediately is the appearance of a very large Stellar Concord ship, a Hammerhead class ship. Where that would normally give you pause to turn your ship around, you can see that this particular Hammerhead ship is in a state of deconstruction. It is being taken apart to scrap. It's not long, actually, a few weeks since you saw this ship last. You saw it departing Helios 7.
What's
Do you remember the name of
the
it?
ship? No, I can't remember on the top of my head. Maybe the other players do. I think someone's say it.
I do, but yeah, someone can help me out if they want to. I'll tell you. It's the Civil Resolve.
Okay.
But yeah, it's one of many. Probably over a dozen ships, maybe 14 or 15 ships. And that means that the outer rim is probably 2/3 full. You have a few minutes to make preparations before landing, or speak to the crew if you wish.
Yeah, I'll just ask the rest of the crew, ready to board? Sounds like they're expecting a deposit.
Yes, fine. Give them anything.
Sidrul's hungry.
Yeah.
Oh, Sidrul, roll me a d4, please, if you will.
No.
Uh-oh.
But we've already been playing that rule.
Yeah.
So that just came true.
Mm-hmm.
Just to check, exhaustion levels, are we going by the 2014 rules? Is that true?
I always thought they were better, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So, Bryn, you bring in the Claws of Haraj down onto the outer rim. There is a metallic plank as your ship is magnetized to the coil. All of you feel like a slight shake underfoot, and then like a lightness as your ship adjusts to the gravity well. And then there is a slight change in the lighting of the spelljamming helm. Corinne, in your head you hear, please make a deposit.
Would I be familiar with this process from docking on various ships and stations? Is this like we need to make some sort of wireless transfer, or are we expecting to give some cargo?
Make a history check.
Uh, 18.
With an 18, you have a suspicion that the coil very much demands that to do business here. Lots of criminal and black market activity is embarked upon here, and you know that money isn't really the kind of it isn't the kind of deposit you would expect. So you have never been here before, but it wouldn't hurt if you weren't sure, and I don't think anybody else would be sure on your ship, so it wouldn't hurt just to ask. You have the communication relay open.
What would be an appropriate deposit? Over.
You hear that same tone, that doo-doo. Captain of the Claws of Haraj. The deposit must be made by a memory tube. Please stand by. And on your ship, next to your spelljamming helm, a kind of like a plinth is fabricated.
Mm-hmm.
It appears in like golden light that shimmers for a second, and there is in this plinth there is a cylindrical hull. On top of the plinth there is a like scorpion type arm with a tube that points out, and inside the tube there is a small crystal, and there are two handles on either side of the plinth. In order to successfully gain access to the coil, you must give over a core memory. One of you must give over a core memory. It will not be deleted, but it will be copied.
Yeah, I'll ask around. Anyone have a memory they'd like to share?
Can you define what a core memory is, Dan?
Something that would be that would make you identifiable. That's the point. Something that is personal to you. Something that may contain information about where you live, where you're from, how you do business. The more personal the memory, the safer you will be on the coil, according to the kind of rules and regulations.
Since I am officially a fugitive of the Stellar Concord, I could do with leaving this one out. Any takers?
Yeah, I could do it.
Sam, you're someone who's missing your identity and core memories, really.
Core memories. Okay. And is it like a injection sort of thing to?
You hold both
hold
handles on the plinth and place your head forward, and the scorpion tail cylinder goes and draws your memory out through your head.
Okay, I'll grab a hold of it, and he'll be thinking about what he was describing to Zam in the last session about the previous ship turning up a mind flayer ship and the crew being killed and Zam turning into what Zam is now.
Okay. Otua's betrayal / secret / his connection to Zam, all of the circumstances around it flood into the front of Otua's mind. As Otua stands, and even though it's quite a small plinth, Otua is quite a small man, so he has to kind of tiptoe a little bit. The purple crystal in the tube begins to glow, and in your head, Otua, you hear, Otua, you've opened a connection. What do you, please, this, and then silence in your head.
Next to this. Next to us.
Nothing. After a few seconds, the hatch door to the Claws of Haraj opens, and you're able to make your way onto the coil.
Otua would be taking a moment, like still trying to communicate with Nexibus and to try and cast some minor illusions just to see if he still has his abilities or not.
Your arm feels heavier, and your magical abilities don't seem to be forthcoming.
Guys, we need to get that back. They've taken next. I thought they weren't taking anything from us. We wouldn't lose anything.
What's happened to you?
Next of us. They've got next of us. My arm's all heavy. I can't do any magic.
Oh.
We need to find where they're keeping the memories.
Okay. Did you just do something stupid?
I mean, probably, yeah. That is what I do.
You mean you lost the Nexibus through the memory tube?
That's the only way I can think to explain it. Grin, he was just talking to me, saying, and I couldn't quite hear him, and he just disappeared. He stopped talking. I can't do any magic now.
Well, we better move quick.
Yeah. Well, you've got no magic. All you are just one big delicious snack.
I mean, I I'm glad you noticed how big I am. I'm quite the sizable.
You see her teeth.
I'll go run behind Zam.
You can still see Otua behind the semi-translucent Sam. But yeah. Where do you, I will, you will, as you step onto the coil, you see like a kind of gold kind of display screen with like a wireframe map, which kind of gives all the locations that are on the map in front of you. A little console pops up, which allows you to find out more information about any of the locations.
So use the console to search for the name Vorik. Was it Vorik, the Magi?
Yeah, it was
Yarrick, isn't it?
Yarrick Vosher.
Yarrick.
Yarrick Vosher. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, I'm going to punch his name in and see if there's any connection to a store or accommodation or anything like that.
You cannot search for individuals by name, but you can see on the console. I will give you an investigation check roll, and we'll see what we find out.
10.
Okay. With a 10, the largest locations are the cupola, which is the central part of the coil. The cupola is, when you click on it, mainly a marketplace and trading hub. There are a few taverns. There's social spaces, but mainly stores and storage units where people come and kind of hawk their wares, both illicitly and illegally. There is, when you kind of thinking with that 10, he was like a bit of an engineer, wasn't he, at the gearbox?
Yeah.
And so engineering or the fabrication yard, if he was drawn to those places he might go. Or the other big place that seems to draw a lot of people and where a lot of people go straight to let off some steam is a club called Event Horizon.
Great.
So with a 10, there's 3 possible locations, or 4.
I suppose we've only just got here, so I wouldn't know. But I'm thinking, how diverse is the station, and like, would a Magi stick out, or is it a bit?
You have no idea.
Yeah.
But we do know that his species is quite rare, isn't? Is that right?
Yeah.
The Magians are constructs.
That's right.
So,
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. They are not a species, so to speak, but yeah, you haven't seen many of them.
They're like
you
a
only
specific
heard.
type of blue, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They would stick out in a crowd.
Yeah.
I
Guys,
put that to the group and just say we could check in with him and see if he made it. What do you guys need to do?
Guys, I don't know if you've noticed anything strange about Citadel, but should we maybe get her to a doctor or something?
Be a good idea.
Or just a large body of people where I can disappear and make someone else disappear.
Maybe they try the doctors first.
I'm so hungry.
Scurry along. Where did you say might be the best place we could expect to find? Well, where would we? There's the infirmary,
Mm-hmm.
and are we at the Meridian Holdings?
No, you're just on the outer coil, so you can just go to anywhere from here.
Oh, amazing.
So where's the first stop? To the infirmary?
I vote the infirmary.
Okay. Is that cool with everybody else?
Yeah, sounds good.
Fine.
Okay. Right. So you make your way towards Saint Vespera's infirmary. As you get closer, you can see it's somewhat overpopulated in that there are people waiting outside the infirmary, some on like the occasional stretcher, some with clearly wounded people. As you're getting closer, as a group, I don't ask for these very often, but a group medicine check would be good here.
With disadvantage.
Mm.
Oh, there you go.
Just, yeah, really. Well, all big. Okay, well, as you walk through towards the infirmary doors, you can see, people suffering from various ailments, not just wounds and injuries, but there's plenty of those. People with broken arms, broken noses, limbs that are missing. But there are some other more curious ailments, none of which you have time to appraise with that failed medicine check. But you get to a closed metal door with a kiosk on the right, and there is a dwarf stood at the kiosk, and they look to have burn scarring all at the side of their head. Their armor is pierced and punctured at certain places, and they are remonstrating with a Thry-Kreen administrator. So this kind of cockroach-like attendant in a vague excuse for a uniform. And he's seemingly entering into some kind of communication difficulty. He's speaking a language that not many of you would understand, but he's getting increasingly aggressive. And as you approach, the Thry-Kreen produces a laser pistol and places it on the kiosk. And at that point, the dwarf puts his hands up and about faces and nearly bumps into you. Oh! Sorry. Looks like you'll have no luck here. My Thry-Kreen's not very good. But I think that fucking attendant's an arsehole.
He wouldn't see you.
Apparently it's full. They were accepting charitable donations. But I'm penniless. Penniless until I sell my ship for scrap. Well, it's like I'm going to be the only way to afford any healthcare out here. The name's Mogric, by the way, captain of the Chainbreaker.
And you were getting your ship scrapped?
Well, I'm going to have to if I want this fixed up. And you see it's just horrific burns.
Ouch.
What sort of a ship is the Chainbreaker?
Oh, it's a traditional old galley, vintage. Been looking after it for a long time, but came across, some of these pirate folk. They had advanced weaponry, nothing I'd ever seen before. Set the topside ablaze. I managed to kill them all, but obviously I'm in worse shape for it, and my whole crew's been wiped out. Fucking gnomes.
I'm sorry to hear about your crew. Is the Chainbreaker in pretty bad shape then?
I'm not sure how much I'll get for it, but needs must. Probably have found some work around here. Had a pretty good payload as well. Probably going to have to go to the cupola and see if coins will give me anything for it.
That's what happens at the cupola.
Aye.
Trading.
Sell and buy anything you want, really. Wonder if I could get my hands on one of those gnomish flamethrowers.
It's very busy there.
Always. Aye, keep your pockets sewn up.
Huh. Good luck.
Aye. What's your ship?
Oh, is it visible from here? Can we point towards it?
No, it's not visible.
Just a small Scorpion class ship.
A Scorpion class ship? Whoa, those things are, stealthy and resilient.
Well, it's a little
Proper
worse
warrior
for wear
ship.
at the moment, but it carried us here.
There's no strike class.
Oh, strike class. They're for joyriders and vagabonds. Not built for battle. And you can see he's wearing like a big gauntlet. Well, perhaps I'll see you around. If not at the cupola, maybe at the Ace of Stars. Maybe I could gamble what I sell and end up here with an even better ship.
Before you go, do you mind if I take a look at your wounds? I'm field medic trained.
Make a persuasion check.
$28.
Hey, well, that's very kind of you.
I'll sort of gingerly approach his wounds and let me see here. 5 points of lay on hands. See how that goes.
You see the burn scarring de-intensifies, and this kind of pale complexion returns with a bit more colour. Well, that feels a lot better already. Thanks very much. Well, if I see you at the Ace of Stars, I'll buy you a drink. What was your name again, son?
Ragnar.
With the persuasion check of a 28, a deception check is not necessary. Ragnar, that's a good, strong dwarven name. I like it. See you later, Ragnar.
Pleasure, Margaret.
Okay. With me? Okay, so yeah, here you are in the infirmary. You can see there's above the door that looks very out of place. There's like a symbol. Anyone with proficiency of religion can make a check.
You now have proficiency. Oh,
Actual one? Oh, okay. Well, you can see it's religious, but you have no idea which god or type of worship associated with. But yeah, the Thry-Kreen attendee there. I can see they're like holding up some clipboards. They seem to look down to the bottom of a clipboard and then throw the clipboard behind them before picking up another one.
guess we'll try a look. Suppose anyone speaks Thry-Kreen or has a means to communicate.
Nope.
So what do you do?
Well, I'll try and approach him in a way. With a good evening.
The Thry-Kreen looks up and their mandibles click, and they speak to you in a kind of guttural, insectoid trilling. If this insectoid had an expression, it might be fairly nonplussed.
Mm-hmm. I'll slide 10 gold onto the desk and say, my friend here is in urgent need of a diagnosis.
They click a couple of times and look at the 10 gold, and they count it out very deliberately and shake their head. And they take a clipboard off the side and slide it over and point to just the bottom line. The piece of paper, parchment on the clipboard contains instructions in various different languages, a couple of which you do understand.
Mm-hmm.
It says, in order to receive treatment at St. Vespera's Infirmary at the Coil, I pledge to make the following donation for each day that I receive treatment, and a further donation in perpetuity.
So, wait, so they'll we just have to keep giving them donation every day someone gets treatment?
You have to write down how much you're going to give them for every day of treatment, and then what donation you're going to make every day thereafter.
No, fuck this.
Yeah, that's like you just get rinsed for the rest of our lives.
Every day you're on the coil, at least.
Yeah.
I think I know what'll fix me. She pushes the paperback across and says, "This is a rip-off."
The Thri-Kreen just kind of clicks. And you can see that they put one of their limbs towards a laser pistol on their waist. And then they say in common, "If you don't like it, take it up with Monarch."
Push the thing away and leave.
Swipe back my coins then. Well, that was fruitful.
Well, there must be something we can do to help Sidril.
When I eat, I will feel better. You have to let me somewhere where there's lots of people and I can eat. You know what I mean.
How are you gonna? Are you just gonna pick someone at random? What? We're just talking about you murdering someone.
Yeah, and the more that we talk about it here, the likelihood of it being you increases.
No, you don't want to eat me. I'm all skin and bone.
Yeah, you still got blood though. I can smell it.
You can smell a lot of blood around here, actually. Sidrul, I'd like you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Is that with disadvantage? Yes. Oh, hang on. So I've got to do it again. I'm sorry.
Oh, but if you're near me, you get a +5.
Oh. I got 20.
So, 20. You're okay. It does. It's like you are stood outside of a McDonald's after being out of the piss all night at 2:00 in the morning, but your very strong-willed friend is saying that you need to go home.
Is it dark here?
No, it's bathed in fluorescent light.
Maybe we should go to that club. Your friend might be there.
Surely there's some alternative to you murdering someone for food.
Well, you didn't
Cannibal
seem that
blood?
bothered about it when I was getting iller and iller on the ship. And now this is what we all have to live with.
Well,
As you stood there, a little monitor that is nearby plays an advert. You can see it's like just a logo that says Monarch. And it just says, it's just its voice. Here at the Coil, Monarch Incorporated Brokerage, provides the future investment your burgeoning planet needs. Whether it's research, financing, or technological development, Monarch can provide you with the contacts to unlock a better future. Monarch Incorporated Brokerage. Sole trading company at the Coil. By appointment only.
So what does that mean? People come here to help save their planets?
Well, if being a scrapjack's taught me one thing, is that there won't be anything other than a bad deal there. Those types at the top are always just in it to take what they can and give as little back as possible.
As you say that out loud, Craig, you see somebody on a stretcher shout, "Here, here! Fuck Monarch!" Fucking corpo slime. Give us Scrapjack as a bad name. They're not so different from us. Taking what they can from working stiffs. It's all fair game out here. As he kind of sits up, you can see this kind of beaten up human. He's got a bandage over his left eye. Clearly can't afford medical treatment at the moment. But he looks towards you, Tua, and squints through his one good eye. Do I know you?
Do I know him?
He's identified himself as a scrapjacker, but you don't know him personally.
No, not me. I mean, I get you scrapjacks, but they're not me. No, I'm just working with these guys, you know.
I recognise you from somewhere, I swear. Maybe I've just taken a bump on the head.
Oh, yeah, you've only got one eye.
Not many humans are as small as you. That's what's... You are definitely a human, aren't you?
Yeah, definitely human.
Throws me off. Yeah. And he just mumbles to himself and lies back against the wall.
Yeah, we should move. Let's go somewhere else quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, we'll go to a break and you can decide where you're going after this. All right. Hello, and welcome back. Not finding a way through the financial wall at St. Vespera's infirmary, the party distanced themselves from some of the other patients, one of which thought they recognised Otua. To go where? Where are we going, guys?
I'm at the club.
Straight to the event horizon.
That's my vote.
All right by me.
Okay. Sure. A second. Right, okay. You make your way out of the infirmary kind of entrance, and the event horizon is not too far away. You go past one of the main walkways towards the cupola. You see a few people like humping shit up and down the corridor. You notice a couple of uniformed soldiers, two humans. They're not like guards here. There's no like you were let on after making a donation and you weren't greeted by any security or shaken down or anything. But yeah, these two people walking around in like brightly coloured jackets and both holding laser rifles. And they give you just a cursory glance as you walk past. You can do a group perception check if you wish.
Oh. Sorry, mine hasn't gone.
Really don't know why yours doesn't come up properly, John. It's weird.
Totally clueless, yeah.
6.
Yeah. Okay, you see that emblazoned on their robes that are like go over one shoulder. They have like high collared, kind of grey and orange uniforms. But on this like pin that kind of pins their cloak, it's like a horizon with a sunrise, and you can see quite clearly emblazoned beneath the image is a logo of Sunray Interstellar. But they walk past you, pay you no mind. You reach this. Well, as you approach the event horizon, you have to go down a spiral staircase, and as you open the door to the spiral staircase, there is a loud droning noise of music. And as you get down to the bottom of the spiral staircase, you can see a few people, in various states of inebriation, to kind of wander out. A human and a half elf. They look. The human male looks to have overdone it, and the half elf says audibly, "Like, come on, we're going back to the verges. You need to lie down." And there is a massive answer in front of the doorway to the event horizon. They aren't like anything many of you would have ever seen without a successful nature check. So I will let you take a nature check if you wish.
Oh, why? I want to always roll twice.
Hold on 1 second. With a 17 Sidral, you would know what this creature was. They've got a huge chest and little stubby arms and little stubby legs. So their mass is mainly made up by their torso. They've got this like bulbous toad-like throat and spines across the back of their head, almost like a horny toad, like they're a bullywug. They have like big bulbous eyes and this kind of like dark purple poisonous tongue. And he inspects a lone trader who's looking to make an entrance. Who's got the highest passive perception? What are your passive perception scores?
15.
Oh yeah, we came across that last time.
14.
15.
Oh, 15, yeah. Krim, what's yours?
Just 11.
Okay. Those of you with a 15 passive perception, you notice that the guy in front of this bullywug bouncer slips him not a coin, but a cylinder of some kind. And the bullywug nods. They exchange a quiet whisper to each other, and they go in. And you make your way down the staircase.
Maybe that's our way in. Okay, I try. I'll go up to him.
Okay. He like folds his arms. Not seen you round here before.
We're new.
Well, Event Horizons, place to forget your troubles. Only costs a few gold pieces, or a little extra if you want the VIP treatment.
How much?
And he taps his head.
I'll give him 30 gold and indicate that it's for the four of us.
High rollers. Not exactly the VIP types, but you're welcome. And he shows you the door, which slides open, and you are buffeted by the sound of music. You can see over his shoulder a semicircular stage in which a group of very diverse and disparate species play weird electronic instruments that you would never have seen before. You have like a what's the thing? A theremin that is kind of casting different lights as this half-elf woman kind of weaves her metal-coated gauntlets through the different lights. You can see a bugbear in a leather jacket with the arms cut off, wielding two big metallic clubs and hitting transparent sheets of stretched plastics which seem to light up every time he touches them. You can see a gnome stood on a stool playing a really long-necked, thin, like mandolin type instrument with electric strings. He has his hands behind his head, though, and the instrument is being played by two robotic arms that are coming out of some sort of harness that he's wearing. And the central figure of this musical performance is a tiefling male. They have one horn that is cut off, and that side of their head is shaved. They have facial tattoos across that side of their head, all down their neck. And he grabs a microphone that is suspended from the ceiling as he's doing like metal type wailing, growling, as the bugbear shreds in like double time. This is a like alternative scene club. The bar is presided over by a pair of orcs. They look identical. Loads and loads of different species of all different shapes and sizes clamber for their attention to get not just drinks, but there are various like kind of like hashish type things that to smoke. There's different kinds of like recreational activities going on. There's gambling in the corner, and then behind a rope you can see a curtained area as a like tall she looks quite different. She's got blue skin and long ears, almost like a sea elf, but she has like big dark eyes and like gills at the side and like almost fins that come out. And she bends down to pat a gnome who's clutching two bags of coins on the head as a bouncer in a dark leather jacket undoes the rope, and this blue female leads this gnome behind a curtain. But yeah, you are in the event horizon. What would you like to do?
Well, I am here to maybe try and seek out dinner. So I think I would try and slope off by myself to see. Do I know whether drinking someone's blood, how much I have to drink? Do you have to kill someone?
You have no idea.
Okay, fine. I want like a dark area, like a smoking area or something like that.
Well, the most secluded area that I've just described to you is behind a velvet curtain, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, but it's also like protected.
So you're not going to get interrupted.
Maybe. Yeah.
There's
okay,
plenty
fine.
of dark, shadowy corners, though, and there's toilets and all that. I'm not forcing you into go to do anything.
No, I can go over to the VIP area and there's a person there, right? I could slip them some more money.
There's a bouncer there, but the VIP area, I would say, goes up a staircase and it occupies a top level. That was the area that the bullywug was alluding to. You are not permitted up there. There's a bouncer in front. This is not the area I described before. The area that I described behind the rope is, you can see there's like a queue of like dancing girls on a stage. And it's an area to go and get a private dance with one of these people. There's not just girls either, there's males as well, all in various states of performative dress while the music's going on.
Okay, I will head that way.
Sure. As you make your way across the event horizon, Sidrul, do you tell anywhere else where you're going?
Yeah, do you want us to come with you?
I just say I'll see you later.
Okay. I'm going to try and get a drink at the bar. I'll join the queue.
Okay. Well, I'll come back to you, Kirsty. We'll stay at the bar. These two orcs are mixing all kinds of drinks. How do you make yourself stand out, Zan? Not that it'd be very difficult for you, I don't think.
I will get like a big bubble to form on my shoulder and then like pop it. So it's like a balloon going off. So it's not like a gunshot, but like it makes like a snapping noise.
Well, I'll give you a performance check at advantage.
19.
Oh, yeah. 19. A few people like flinch. Maybe people are used to hearing gunshots and things like that. They're like, whoa, and you just manage to use your kind of malleability to maneuver your way to the front. You see these two orcs. Bear with me 1 second. One of them leans in front of you. What can I get you?
Bottle of something really strong, please. We just lost our ship.
Commiserations. Well, there's always a new ship at the Coil. And he points to 3 different bottles. One is got like a tall neck, but like a wide bottom. It's really dark. So the kind of brown glass with a label on the front. The label is in some form of runic expression. The top is sealed with wax. There's a slender green bottle, which is marked in some kind of Elvish. And there is a kind of stout, clear glass bottle with some kind of draconic writing on it.
I say to the orc, which one do you never sell?
He says, not many of the customers like the Elvish stuff. The girls like it, though. And he kind of gestures over to the dancers where Sidrul is heading.
Yeah, we'll take the Elvish one.
Cool. That will be 12 gold pieces for the whole bottle.
That is fine. I give him 15.
Ha! Right you are. And he takes the 15, hands you the bottle, and fist bumps what looks to be like an identical twin. and he carries on serving.
Remember me, I'll be back. And then I'm going to try and corral the other guys to like a table or a booth or
Yeah,
something like that.
you can find one. Most people are, loads of people are congregating around the bar. There's people dancing. You have to kind of maneuver your way around. Corinne, Otua, while Zam was getting a drink and Sidrul's done one, was there anything in particular you guys wanted to do?
Maybe a bit of eavesdropping. Just kind
Sure.
of, pick up a bit more on what's going on around the coil.
When you say eavesdropping, you're going to be listening. So I'm going to say that a perception check at disadvantage, given the volume in here.
The 2.
It's come up as a 3 for me. 2 + 1.
Oh, sorry.
Weird. Yeah. It's too loud for you to hear anything. There's loads of people talking. And you see lots of people. There's a combination. You can see groups of comrades who are just kind of knocking back a few drinks. Some people are here to show off some of their kind of wares or ill-gotten gains. Some people are gambling. Some people are dancing. Some people are, and you just managed to find a booth, which is a little bit away from the noise and most of the people as Zam approaches. Otua, what about you?
Oh no, Otua is like quite mopey, to be honest. He's prodding his arm, trying to see if anything's coming to life. He's lost the ship. He's probably just waiting for Zam to get the drinks in and go along to drown some sorrows.
Sure. Then you sidle up next to Corinne as he enters the booth, and Zam appears.
I would play mother and pour drinks out for everybody.
You're given like a clutch of glasses with the bottle.
Raise a toast to the work quick. She's gone, but I don't think it's the last we'll see of her.
I get to go back.
Yeah,
Right.
well. God damn. Right, before we hammer this bottle in, are we worried about Sidrul? Like, what's going on with her? Like, she was talking about vampires and stuff, but I don't know how it works. Like, is she going to be okay here?
Probably not, by the sound of it.
Kirsty, did she say at any point that she needs blood?
I don't think she's. Have I said that word?
Yeah, you both said that last time. You talk about heartbeats and blood and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Like, I trust Sidrul. Like, I trust in her abilities, but she said she's got it, right? So she's got it. Do you know what? I don't even want to think anymore. And he doesn't even pour into the glasses. He just swigs straight from them all. She'll be fine.
Yeah.
Do any of you read Rindorian? I think Corinne does.
Yeah, I believe so.
The bottle is labelled as Queen's Milk. And when you all drink it, you are going to have advantage on persuasion checks for the next hour. It kind of, when you pour it, it kind of like twinkles a little bit with like stardust that kind of fades away quite quickly. Gives you this kind of tastes almost velvety and sweet without being too thick. It's very enjoyable, like a dessert wine. Don't want to drink too much of it, though. You think it's quite potent. So yeah, you let off some steam. If you, I don't think anyone's missing any hit points or anything, but as you sat there drinking, you can have a short rest if you wish. And we will cut to Sidrul. Sidrul, you said you were going to approach this area with another bouncer.
Yeah.
So let me just get to him. You walk. Sorry. You walk towards this area with a stage, and you can see various kind of people dancing. They all kind of look towards you as if they all kind of want you to notice them. The bouncer, however, is also paying attention to you, but for different reasons. This bouncer is a tabaxi. They are. You can't tell at first glance in this place whether they are wearing armor or they are heavily augmented in a similar way to how O2 is. But they seem to be covered in a patchwork kind of plate. And while her fur is mostly black, she has very prominent grey streaks with deep blue eyes. She has like a little cane that's also metallic, and it seems to have like a gem in the top of it. And she uses that to kind of direct people to and from. And you approach her. Good evening.
Whoa. Hi.
Are you here for some entertainment?
Yeah.
My name is Trial of Passion. What is yours?
Sid.
Sid. You got lost from your crush, Sid?
No.
We get many soldiers in these parts who just want to forget a lot of things. My girls can help you with that. Or my boys.
Okay.
Do any of them take your interest?
So I want to look around, and I will be trying to look at the girls and the boys, but I also want to be looking at the punters. If there's anyone else in here.
What do you mean?
Like other people. Basically, I'd love to kill a scumbag.
Sure. I will.
So
then let me describe two things to you. Well, you describe to me what kind of exotic dancer Sidrul would be drawn to, either as a victim or a source of entertainment.
I think as a source of entertainment, she would go for a female, maybe someone closer to like more androgynous, but more female, please.
You can describe them if you like. Or I can do it for you.
No, you do it. You'll do it better.
Then you see, you immediately are drawn towards like a muscular tiefling female. She has very long, curly blonde hair and soft red skin, with mainly white eyes, but extremely large, solid gold pupils. She's wearing like a intricate purple outfit that is a mix of like silk and lace, but like lots of gold jewelry and gold tattoos across her red skin. Definitely stands out in the light. She has a gold like horn cuff connected by a chain to her ear and a prominent gold nose piercing. And when she smiles at you, you are particularly notice her because she has 2 golden incisors implanted in her face, in her mouth.
Huh.
And she as she smiles, they glimmer and shine. However, just as you're about to point her out, you see this larger human male in a black leather jacket. They have slick back, dark hair, and a prominent scar going from the edge of their mouth up to their cheek on one side. They have a gauntlet that's almost reminiscent of yours on one hand that they point out, and they shout towards Trial of Passion. I want that one. And you are drawn to one of the drier and more retiring elves that is stood on the stage. What's really interesting about this elf is they are clearly an astral elf. Dark eyes with sparkling stars in them, long silver hair, very pale, very elegant. But this elf looks a little bit deconstructed, almost like they were reminiscent of an early prototype of the Harmonium Legion, these construct soldiers that work for House Ormathax. This one, you can see parts of her delicate elven skin has been replaced or has had metal grafted to it. She has input holes in various parts of her neck and collarbone, as if she could be connected to a machine, or has been connected to a machine. Parts of her joints and her other kind of frame also have like metallic parts grafted onto them. It gives her a very unique look, but also it's like she's not really wearing any clothes because she's part machine looking. Very strange.
Mm.
And as the human male kind of points at her with a gauntlet, she kind of shrinks a little bit and Trial of Passion shuts him down. Wait your turn. I'm dealing with someone. Sorry about that. Which of my girls would you like?
Well, me and this gentleman have got something in common. And I'll indicate the astral elf.
You, the guy's like, hey, she's mine. I was about to pay for her.
What about we go splitsies?
I'm going to make you do a persuasion check.
Six.
If you're going to get that girl, and I'm going to watch, then you're going to pay. So it's a failure. You can still do what you want to do, but you have to pay for it all.
Fine.
At that point, Trial of Passion pipes up. Whoa. 2 in the booth. It's going to cost you 50 gold.
Fine. I'll pay it. Desperate.
The human male nods enthusiastically. He's like, all right. He's kind of hands you a drink.
Uh-huh.
Do you take it?
Yeah.
Name's Wyatt. What's your name?
Sid.
Sid. You don't look like no elf I ever seen before.
It's funny.
He looks genuinely confused as Trial of Passion undoes the rope and as you hand over the 50 gold pieces. I know Wyatt knows this, but no touching. That's extra.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, this female astral elf leads you behind a curtain. At this point, you can make a perception check.
Okay. Six.
Okay. She leads you and Wyatt into a booth, and you both sit down on a kind of semicircular booth. The curtain is drawn right around, and the music is particularly loud because you're at the side of the stage. Wyatt is like shouting into your ear, trying to make conversation. But as he gets closer to you, like leans over, all you can hear in time with the music is his pumping heart.
Uh-huh.
The elven female gracefully steps onto this circular podium and begins to dance. Just make an insight check for me.
Okay. 17.
Okay. With the 17, you're going to get insight into both of them. Wyatt is trying to make lots and lots of polite conversation with you. You've done him the service of paying for him, and he's trying to compensate for that by trying to get to know you. He's boasting a lot about how much this particular girl he sees quite often, and that she obviously likes him, and reveals that her name is unusual. He doesn't know if it's obviously not her real name, but she's called Cloudfire.
Okay.
So yeah, the insight is that he's very confident. He's focusing on you. He's trying to impress you, and he's kind of boasting about how popular he is with Cloudfire. As you are listening or intuiting his intentions, you can see Cloudfire's expression is quite fearful. She's looking at you almost with a silent cry for help.
Like something has happened in the past.
With that insight check, you could infer that, yeah.
Okay.
I will come back to you.
Okay.
Gentlemen, what are we doing? Or drinking?
I'm pissed.
Cool, make a con save.
You're a natural one.
Ooh.
A natural one. Oh dear. Corinne, you have, not only do you have disadvantage on dexterity checks for the next hour, but you have a very sudden and burning urge to find a bathroom.
Okay. Hightail it. Where the
bathroom? Zam and O2, is that a 10?
It is. It always puts it because the Warcaster. It's just a 10.
But you do get +5 for being at the table with me.
Cool. So they're fine. But yeah, Kryn has to go. Kryn, there's a bathroom. The nearest bathroom is in the VIP section, which is up the stairs just above you, or there is one across the other side of the bar, about 50 meters away.
I'll run for the further one. Don't want to get stuck with security. Takes the run to the next one.
Cool. So yeah, I'll come back to you then, Kryn, as you disappear, and we are now with Zam and Otua, who are drinking this very sweet elven wine alone.
He can't hold his liquor, can he?
I know, yeah, big lad. Like, not even just, like touching the sides for me. This it's weird.
It's nice.
It's a bit different to what we're used to, but yeah, it's alright.
But it's nice to have a bit of the posh stuff sometimes.
I'll be honest, I can't tell the difference most of the time. All tastes the same.
Can we see Sidrul from here? Dan?
You probably saw her getting led behind the rope and into a velvet curtain cylinder just a minute or two ago.
How do you think Sidrul's getting on?
Well, it's either got to be everyone screaming in 10 minutes, or we'll go about our merry way.
Yeah, what is it? Is it just that one way back out of here? Yeah, probably want to get ahead of the crowd if it all kicks off.
Scoping for exits.
Yeah, I've got
you
no
can
dark
make a-
vision though.
You can. Oh well, be a perception check at disadvantage. It's dim light where you are.
That's the 7.
Yeah, the only exit you can see is the entrance you came in. But yeah, it's definitely getting busier. You see a person. They are dressed in like a long duster. They're female. They have green hair tied back into a ponytail, as like a silver nose ring. Human, probably. With that check, you're not 100% sure. But they looked to just approach the table, and then when Kryn ran off, they followed. They watched Kryn go, look back, and then followed Kryn to the bathroom. That's all you would see with that.
Did you see her then?
No? What?
I assume we don't recognise her. I don't think
No.
I've got any notes on a green-haired lady.
Nope.
Well, I thought it looked like she was going to follow Kryn.
Well, good luck to her, the state he's in.
We will go back to Sidrul.
Yeah.
Sidrul, this guy has brought in a large bottle of clear alcohol. You took a drink from him. Did you drink it?
No.
He takes a very large swig indeed. Can you just roll me a d20?
He is. 9.
You can see Wyatt is getting increasingly drunk and sloppy. When Cloudfire finishes like the first part of a performance, he starts clapping almost like patronizingly, and throws a few coins at her, a couple of which bounce off the metallic portions of her body in a kind of humiliating way. And he just signals for her to keep going while he gets closer and closer to you.
I will say, hey, watch this. And I'm going to get up and not touch her, but like dance with her for a bit.
Sure.
And when I'm facing away, I will say to her, leave us. Don't come back to this room.
First of all, a performance check.
Okay. 7.
With a 7, you obviously have an ulterior motive, and Cloudfire lets you onto the stage, and as you're dancing, doesn't allow her or you to just have this private word. She takes the reins, granting you the help action, which gives you a 14.
Okay.
And before you say what you want to say, she's like pulls you in close. He starts clapping. I want you to make a perception check at advantage, which would be a straight roll, I think.
Okay. 9.
Okay. You, with a 9, you notice that she has a strange tattoo at the base of her neck. You don't. The closest approximation you can make of it as she turns around might be like a coat of arms or something. And as she turns back around, you say, "Leave us."
Yeah.
She pulls you in close and whispers in your ear. You be careful. This one often gets the wrong idea. And she points to a scar, like near her neck. It's funny. Being this close to her, you would expect to hear a heartbeat or smell blood, but you don't.
Yeah.
However,
Okay.
you do smell organic material.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to give you a persuasion check at advantage with quite a low DC.
Okay. Persuasion. Oh, that's a natural 20. If you've given it to me with advantage.
Technically, with your exhaustion, with advantage, it would be a straight roll, wouldn't it?
Right.
However, it was a very low DC of 8, so you still pass. So she pulls you in close and she says, "Thank you. I'll make sure nobody comes in for a while." The name's Cloudfire. Please come and see me. I'm owned by Meridian Holdings.
Okay. I will.
And she can see the confusion on your face. She kind of dismisses it a little bit and then just mouths, "Thank you." And she steps back off the stage behind the velvet curtain.
Mm-hmm.
And Wyatt's like, "Hey, where the hell is she going?"
I will sail back up to him and kind of, I want to I'm not a dancer, but just sort of entertain him for a bit and say, I asked her to give us some privacy.
A roll needed. He seems excited by that.
Yeah.
Do you want me to come back to you?
If you want.
Sure. Kryn.
Yep.
As you got closer to the bathroom, the need has become ever more urgent. As you find your way into the gents, you see the toilets are in pretty bad condition, and the urge to throw up becomes uncontrollable as you find your way into the middle stall. A couple who were indisposed in the bathroom make their way out in disgust as you barge through, and you are left alone in the bathroom as you regurgitate this noxious elven filth that you wouldn't normally have drunk ever. Not even Merrick Vance would have served you something this bad. However, I'd like you to make a perception check, please, as I'll do it at disadvantage. It's just what you can hear.
Go on.
Natural one. Okay. With a natural one, you don't hear the footsteps coming up behind you. You hear like a muffled voice in your vulnerable state. And as you wipe your mouth and turn round, you see a tall figure. But just as you look up, you then feel a thud on your head, and you are knocked out. We will go back to Zam and Otua.
The thing that I always liked about the Waiter Quick, right, was you just knew where you were with her. Like, yeah, she had problems. We've all had problems. But she was great. She just... Did I just fall asleep?
No, you're just talking.
About the work, the Waiter Quick. Gorgeous.
As you are engaged in this drunken reminiscing, you see a man comes and sits down next to you at your booth. Hello.
Kryn?
No. My name's Gifford. Gifford Fairfax. I work for Sunray Interstellar. I don't suppose you gentlemen are in the market for any gainful employment?
Sam, wait, focus.
Wait, now?
No, not now. Of course, enjoy yourselves. Of course. But soon, like quite soon. Are you available? Do you have a ship?
Yeah, of course we got a ship. Duh. What? You're part of what? The Starfleet Academy?
Sunray Interstellar. We are a we're an independent company. We mount expeditions, working in collaboration with Echo Point Research Station. We fund their expeditions. Their expeditions are expensive. We're obviously trying to build better worlds, and we need to mount another expedition over to Vadrax. So if you're interested, here's my card. Gifford Fairfax, Sunray Interstellar. Come and see us. I'd love to show you the work we're doing. Always need capable ship hands like yourselves.
I'll take his card and stash it. Thanks. I think.
No, it's quite all right. Just as a gesture of goodwill, I've got 2 of these, just for you gentlemen. And he puts 2 drinks vouchers down for you.
Don't forget Corinne.
Yeah, there's 3 of us. There's 4 of us. We'll need some more of those. There's 4 of us.
Well, if you come by Sunray Interstellar tomorrow, I'd be more than happy to reimburse them as well.
Okay.
Have a nice evening, gentlemen. This one is very slick, blonde human, very well put together, kind of a long coat with a high collar. He's wearing gloves, tightly pressed trousers, and a neat shirt and boots. He doesn't look particularly enamoured by this environment, but he looks quite determined. And just after he comes to your booth, he goes on to the next booth and hands out a few more vouchers. Few people wave him off and don't take him up on the vouchers, leaving them on the table.
Oh, Tui, have you noticed that there seems to be loads of corporations and things here? I thought this far out that it'd be like just outlaws and stuff, but it's like, does this seem weird?
It does feel like the opposite I was expecting this place to be.
It's a nice place from the 3 places we've seen. I like it, but it's weird.
I mean, have we been anywhere where there's been so many corporations?
No, but like in astral space, you expect there to be elves. Like, do you know what I mean? But this is like people are like they're more like individual factions that are all like trying to get control, I guess. Seems weird. What did the person say earlier about Monarch? That's like another corporation, right? The guy at the hospital.
The brokerage.
Yeah. I just thought someone would be in charge of the station and it'd be theirs, but I guess not.
We cut to Sidrul.
Yeah. And I want to be like behind Wyatt with my like arms around him.
Sure.
And maybe I'm like whispering to him some nonsense. And maybe as his head is turned the other way from me, I get my mouth near his neck and I bite him.
He is drunk enough for you to maneuver him into this situation.
Yeah.
So I will give you an attack roll at advantage.
Okay. Which is a straight roll.
Mm-hmm.
Do I just roll it like an unarmed strike?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ooh. Not come through. Why? I'll try again.
It's done it.
Oh, it's done it.
21.
Oh,
Oh, and it's done it again.
yeah.
So, yeah, with a 21, you bite him. I know the mechanics aren't involved in the feat. But yeah, you it would actually be piercing damage that you do. So you can you've successfully drained him for that much HP. He does have a bit more HP than that though. And so do you sink your teeth into him and drink his blood. We are going to do a contested grapple because he's going to try and push you away. Okay. So you're going to need to do athletics, and I can do athletics or acrobatics, I think.
Can I ask my exhaustion levels?
Is now gone. You're no longer exhausted.
Sick. Athletics. Athletics, you said, yeah?
Yeah.
And heroic inspiration, is that when you've rolled and you don't like it and you roll it again? Or do I say I'm going to use my inspiration roll with advantage?
I think you use your inspiration to roll with advantage, I think.
I'm going to do that. Because it feels like the time. $19.
I rolled 17. I thought I might get you. But yeah, he can't escape you. How many attacks do you get on your turn?
If I spend a moxie point, I can have 4 attacks on him.
Well, if you don't do that, well, you can do what you want. What do you want?
Okay. So, I mean, I think I would really want him to bleed out, but to stop him from coming back, I'm happy to
You can choose not to kill him, but take him down to 0 hit points.
No, I would like to kill him because he's clearly been a prick.
Okay.
So I'll do this stuff oof.
You'll still be at advantage.
7. Oh, okay. So 17 for 13 bludgeoning damage.
It's piercing damage, yeah.
Oh, piercing damage, yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah. It's taking a little while to come through.
Not sure why.
No.
Is it coming through? Are you rolling it on your D&D Beyond character sheet? Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that a crit?
That's a crit.
Cool. So 14.
A double crit?
Yeah, double crit. So 14, 13, 7. Yeah, he is. Do you have one more attack?
Yeah. I can use my bonus action.
Yeah, he's. As you're draining him, he's withering in your arms and becoming weaker and weaker as you're feeding on him.
Ooh. I got 12 that time.
Still hits. He's not
great
wearing armor. So yeah, you kill him, drain him of all of his blood, and leave him lying in the booth with his head over the back of the seating, gaping puncture wounds, and kind of scratch marks as you've held him down. His eyes are rolled into the back of his head.
Cool.
Wyatt, has died.
Whoops. No, I feel better.
You do. You feel back to full strength.
I imagine this is the sort of place that's got like mirrors, so I'll take one look at myself and clear up any blood around my face.
Sure. There's one in the ceiling.
Of course. And then I'll get out of there. I would love to like sneak out, really.
Well, stealth it then. Stealth check.
And I think I now get advantage on stealth checks in dim light, which I bet this is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. $12.
You go out. You can choose. Do you go out the way you came in, or do you try and hop between the other concealed velvet cylinders in the hopes that one of them might be empty?
Yeah, that's cool. Let's do that.
Okay, roll me a d4. Don't get a 1.
Okay. Got a 4.
Yeah, between the velvet curtains, your 12th stealth check with that successful roll is enough.
Amazing.
And you pop out next to the bar, and you can see Zam and Otua have just conversed with like a slick blonde looking guy in a well put together outfit. But yeah.
Hey, we should get out of here.
Yeah. Now? Why now?
Yes.
The,
Have you got Quinn with you?
wait, what? Yeah. What happened to Crook?
He was with you.
Yeah, but he was a bit.
He couldn't handle his liquor.
I'll go to the bathroom and have a look for him.
You make your way across the event horizon. You go to the bathroom. There's a few other gentlemen in there.
Cred!
No sign of him.
Creddy! Excuse me, sorry to bother you while you doing that. Is there another bathroom here?
I don't think there are any fucking bathrooms for whatever you are. Get fucked. And he carries on peeing.
Oh, rude. No need for that. I don't even know what I am. Oh, right. Where will he be? Maybe he went back to the bar. Quinn, we've got to go. And I'm going to head out to the bar.
Okay.
If I see O2 from across the thing, I'm just like...
You see the frame hasn't produced any success to it.
And I'd like just try and scour the venue or what I can see.
Are you looking or asking around?
Climb up onto the table and have a look.
Sure, I'll give you a perception check at advantage.
Still at disadvantage because you're just average height now.
I needed that because it's a 22, not on that one.
With a 22, you see the tall woman with the duster and the green hair. She has gone up to the VIP section, which is a mezzanine around the top, and you just see her disappear over the other side.
Sid Rule, before Quinn went, to throw up or whatever he was doing, lightweight, there was this, I think she was human. Come round here, look. I got this feeling she might have followed him to the bathroom. I just spotted her going up to the VIP section.
Okay. So, we got to go after her?
Well, see if we can find Zam, see if he's had any luck, and then...
Zam would arrive back at this point.
He was not there.
Otua saw a lady go up those stairs, and he thinks that he saw that lady follow Corinne in.
What?
Well, she was
There's a
definitely...
woman up there that might have followed Corinne. So in your investigations, maybe it's worth talking to her. Or following her.
Come on, I'll go check the VIP section. We're all right for that, aren't we?
No, we didn't pay enough.
Didn't pay
I
enough.
really have to get out of here.
Well, we can't leave Crim behind.
Have you done something naughty, Sid Rule?
Come on, let's just go and see how much we've got to pay. Shit, I meant to rob him. Never mind. Yeah,
Don't-
see how much we've got to pay to get up there.
They'll let me in. Look at me. I'm great.
Mm.
Stumble upstairs or towards it.
There is a bouncer 20 yards behind the main entrance where the bullywug bouncer is. This other bouncer guards the VIP, the stairs to the VIP section. This person is a green tiefling. They are dressed more like a mercenary, kind of like stylish armor, but more functional, like a pauldron over a leather jacket, and they have a. You've seen a weapon like this before. It's like a hammer that seems to kind of glow with force magic around the top. It was a similar weapon used by what's his face, Brachis Jaw. This green female tiefling is quite large in stature as well, quite muscular. And there is a plinth in front of her with a big book, and she rests on the hammer, tapping her fingernails on top of the book as you approach.
Hi there, we're just heading up to the VIP section. Oh, I think my friend's just gone up there.
Oh, that's funny. Because if you were with somebody who went up there, Dick would have given me the all clear.
Well, I'm sure we can just catch up with them.
You can if you pay to go to the VIP section.
Oh, I thought we did that at the front.
Clearly not.
It wasn't enough.
All right. Well,
She closes the book and moves it to the side, and the plinth is familiar to you, Otua, because it contains a circular hole, and from behind the plinth, a scorpion-like appendage comes up with a tube.
Do they give memories back?
Well,
Not these ones.
They could have my memory from this evening, because I'm not going to remember it anyway. And I'll just stick my face in it.
As you are drunk, Sam, I want you to make a Constitution saving throw.
10.
With a 10, the machine successfully extracts a memory, but it will also remove. Roll me a what level are you?
That is a good question. What level are we? 6.
Roll me a d6.
Four.
You have lost the use of 4 of your hit die.
What? Forever?
Not forever.
Okay.
You will also, with a 10, take 1 level of exhaustion.
Cool.
While you are succumbing to this machine, we cut to a different room. Prin, you find yourself in a room, sat tied to a chair. Your hands manacled behind your back, and you've got a bit of a headache as your vision returns to you. In front of you, sat on a table about 15 feet away, is this female human. She is playfully rotating a memory tube. And she asks you, well, she says, well, no, she does ask you, where did you get this?
Quinn just stays silent.
She puts the memory tube on the desk and slips off the table. See, I was told to expect you. Been waiting here for days. But the person who gave me the heads up completely lost touch with. So my only logical conclusion, Dragonborn, is that you've got something to do with it. If you are who I think you are, and you got this from who I think you got it from, you'll be able to tell me their name.
The memory tube is what you're after. Why do you need to know their name?
Because in our business, trust is everything. She walks behind you and pushes your skull forward so that your chin is buried into your chest. It's not your memory. She wrings your head back. And you're not a Grey Warden. So either you were given this tube, one of my colleagues, or you stole it from them before betraying them. Tell me who you got it from. Tell me where they are.
Do me a favor. Will you reach for a cigar? And he gestures towards his like breast pocket.
Make a persuasion check.
The 25.
That's weird. It's come up as 14. Why is it?
Yeah, it's not adding the modifiers.
Very weird. With the 25, she pats you on the shoulder and then slides her hand down into your breast pocket to search for a cigar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there'd be one in there.
Yeah. Pulls one out. She uses your adventurer's ring, if you still have it. Do you still have your adventurer's ring?
I passed it to Sidrul at some point, but I may have just taken it back. Yeah.
Sure. She uses your adventurer's ring, which she's now wearing, to light it.
Yeah, I'll just take a couple of puffs. And if you wanted some friendly cooperation, you went the wrong way about it, and it'll just like spit the cigar out at her and tell her to get on with it.
She like brushes off the spittle and ash as she holds the lit cigar. Well, we could do this the easy way. You've chosen the hard way. And she stamps on a pedal on the floor, and your chair tilts backwards. As your chair tilts backwards, a plinth rises up behind you. This is your last chance. Either tell me what I want to know, or I'll take it.
Yeah, stay silent.
Very well. The plinth produces a scorpion tail appendage and a tube that nestles into the back of your skull, the base of the skull where she was checking before. She goes back over to the table and there's a kind of console by the side of it. As she presses a button, a screen appears. And at that point, we will cut back to Zam and the others. Zam, you have just given up your memory of this evening, and thus, when you take your head away, you have no idea where you are or what you're doing here. It's very disorientating to give up your most immediate memory.
What? Hang on. What? Did we get to the coil?
Yeah, we're right here. Just stick with me, Zam. Are we VIP now?
The tiefling unlocks the chain and gestures you upstairs.
Where'd I get this bottle from?
From the bar. We're just finding Kryn and then we're leaving. That's all. That's all we need to know. We're going up here, finding Kryn and leaving.
Yeah, sure.
As you go upstairs, Sidrul, I'm going to give you advantage on a perception check.
Okay. $22.
With a 22, as you're walking up, you look down instinctively towards the private dancing area, and you see the tiefling Trial of Passion ushering dancers away as she closes the curtain to the cylinder where you were. You see her raise the gem on the end of her like cane up to her temple, and it lets out like a faint purple glow. And you see both of the orcs at the bar, their eyes glow purple immediately, and they both start looking around as you make your way upstairs.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Can I cast Disguise Self?
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, you can. Are you going to wait? Are you going to do it out in the open, or are you going to do it somewhere?
No, I will duck behind, like get up the stairs and try and do it away from prying eyes first.
Well, as you get up the stairs to the top of the VIP section, you will see that the VIP section is it's like an airport VIP lounge, and there's a few people kind of sat around the edge looking down at the event horizon. But as you are walking behind them, you can see there's a private bar at the far end that is not served. Customers don't go up to the bar. It's like table service, and you can see 3 rooms, private rooms, around the perimeter of this upper mezzanine. As you've walked up to the top, you see a tuxedo-clad male. They put their hand on their chest and bow as you come up the stairs. Hello, welcome, VIPs. Can I get you all a drink?
Wait, I'm already drunk. What's going on? Do I need a drink?
Please, feel free, have a seat. If you'd like something more refreshing or non-alcoholic, I can see to that too.
There's a bathroom up here.
Yes, of course. The private bathrooms are just behind you. And as you come up the stairs, you just make a U-E and there's a private bathroom there.
Okay. Okay. And that's where I'll cast Disguise Self.
Sure. Anything for you, sir? He looks down at you two. You're muted though. Have they run out of charge?
Did I could have did? Oh,
Just turn back off again. On and off.
There we go. Anything for you, sir? No, it's gone again. Great, these headphones. Zam, you're in charge now.
Oh, turn off.
yeah.
Just turn off now.
I'm in charge. We need at least like 6 drinks. Need 3 of them to have fruit in, 2 of them to have like lemonade in, and 1 of them. Wait. 5's fine. Five drinks. You surprise me, please, sir. I'm gonna sit here because I don't know how I got it.
Of course, right you are, sir. And he goes off to the private bar, leaving you and Sam alone. Sidrul, you've gone into the private bathroom, cast Disguise Self to appear as...
Human, female, bit shorter, bit heavier, pale skin, kind of plain looking.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
As you come back out of the VIP section, you see the waiter walking away from you, hasn't noticed you. Zam kind of gloops down into his seat as O2, are you with us now, Craig?
I'm kind of hoping so.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Well, I was going to ask the barman, have you seen any?
That's done now. That's done now.
Can we see any entrances to rooms? Is it private rooms?
3 private rooms, doors all closed.
Go up to the nearest one. I'm just going to try the door, to be honest. I'm not going to knock. I'm just going to see if it opens.
First, roll me a d4.
Ooh.
You open the door. It does open. And you can see kind of looks like a bit of a meeting going on. There's some plans like scrolled across a table. There's a couple of people in lab coats and some other more civilian-looking people. They're literally all like paying attention. One of the people are in overalls, and they all look up at you. Excuse me?
I was looking for the bathroom. Is this the bathroom?
No, that's to the right.
Sorry.
Should have locked that door. Anyway, yeah, you close it. Sidrul, what are you doing?
I also was going to, using my new identity, just breeze into one of the rooms. So maybe seeing O2 do it, I'll choose one of the other doors.
Sure, roll me a d4. If it's a 2, re-roll.
Okay. 4.
Okay. You get to this particular door, and it doesn't open straight away. It's locked or stuck or something.
Okay.
What do you do?
I'll knock.
You hear a female voice shout back, "It's occupied, Kryn. The procedure has not begun just yet. That interruption seems to have slowed her down."
Can I, at that moment, try to overbalance my chair or kick out the leg from under me so that it'll make a crashing sound?
Athletics check, I guess. A disadvantage because you're restrained.
So that should be 11.
11. You don't break the chair, but yeah, you manage to force yourself back against the plinth, and some equipment just behind the plinth kind of falls, making a bit of a crashing sound. So when you hear occupied, you then hear some crashing equipment hit the floor. Sidral.
I think I'm gonna try and shove the door open.
An athletics check then.
Mm-hmm. 14.
With a 14, you shove the door and it pushes open and stops on a chain, and you can see a woman with green hair and a long kind of grey duster kind of moves quickly to obscure your view of the room. Excuse me, I said this is occupied.
Who's in there?
It doesn't matter who's in there. This is a
Zam!
private room.
I'll run over as soon as my name's called.
Help.
She tries to push the door back.
We'll both try and push it against her.
Then one of you can make an athletics check with advantage.
Is it me or you?
I'm a +4.
I'm +6.
No, well, you go for it then.
Thank you. 22.
With a 22, you break the chain off the door, and the woman goes flying back and is prone on the floor. You can see Kryn tied to a chair that is resting into a memory contraption that has not yet been deployed.
I'll go to untie him.
Can I jump on the woman if I didn't have an action opening the door? Just try and hold it.
Yeah, you can make an athletics check to grapple her if you want.
19.
Yeah, successful.
19.
So yeah, Sidrul runs in as a human woman, Kryn, and starts untying you as Zam swamps into the room and subsumes this woman with his gelatin mass, and she starts straining under his weight, but it's no good. Otua, you could enter at this point if you wish.
Yeah, can I get a good investigate the room, looking what's around, what's available? Is there anything clue-wise?
Shut the door.
You wander in and just start looking around.
Well, I can see that Kryn's been dealt with. I can see that the lady's been dealt with. He's kind of...
Well, she's just struggling under Zam's weight, and Kryn is being untied. But yeah, you have a look around. You can see this equipment. There looks to be a similar memory extraction device. It's quite Spartan other than that, blank table, this console. There is a screen that is not yet been switched on or activated. Prin, is being untied, and this woman is, struggling to get free. The door is open.
Yeah, so close the door and like, Corinne, you're okay?
No, you're just in the nick of time. And as I'm trying to get myself together, I'm trying to grab, or if she still has the memory tube on her person, if I saw a pocket or anything.
No, it's on the table.
Okay, I'm grabbing it.
Mm-hmm.
And if I see any other memory tubes.
There is an empty memory tube in the plinth that was about to be filled. But other than that, there's none that are obvious.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, who are you people? Thieves.
Told you should have asked nicely, and then can I headbutt her on the way out?
Yeah, sure. You don't need to roll. She's restrained. You'd have advantage. It would happen. As you headbutt her, she's like, cross the Grey Wardens lightly. We'll come for you.
Yeah, we're just getting out.
Mm.
Hey, wait. The table. Let's put her on the table. Suck her memory.
As Zam says that, and I'm heading for the door, as I peek out the door, does it look like any security has been alerted? Is anyone running towards the room or anything?
You make a perception check.
Cool. 90.
Looks clear from this perspective. Bear in mind, you are set back from the edge of the mezzanine. It was quite quiet up here.
All right, I'll shut the door and muzzle the Grey Warden.
Mm-hmm.
We're in the apparatus, I guess.
You drag her over, sit her into the chair. Do you restrain her?
Yeah.
There was rope that you were tied up with.
Yeah. Which I think I have some anyway. So yeah, I'll just use the rope and tie her up properly.
So she's got a bit of a bust nose as you headbutted her. She's like, "Listen, this is totally unnecessary. I just had to be sure who you were.
Likewise.
If you killed Morvazel Thorn, just tell me."
I'm not going to tell her anything just yet. We're going to find out what she knows.
Sure.
Hopefully.
So you want to subject her to the memory extraction?
Yeah. Is there any sort of do you use any direction with it? Do you try to calibrate it to specify something, or?
You have no idea.
Okay.
So if you want to go over to the console and make an intelligence check, you could try and work it out.
Yeah, I'll probably ask for O2 as help. Any clue how to work one of these things?
Well, let's give it a go.
We're just giving it the old college try, I guess.
Cool. This is terrifying. Just intelligence check at advantage for one of you, whoever you want.
Mine's just flat. Yeah, I don't know if you've got any bonus.
I've got a +2 to intelligence.
It is a DC 15, I'll tell you.
I'll use my inspiration while I'm at it then.
Ooh.
21.
Oh, nice.
Excellent. With a 21, you navigate the apparatus, and the memory tube is placed up against the back of her head. She said, "No, please." As the console lights up, you can't extract everything. That requires a much more robust piece of equipment. But you can, I will tell you, extract 3 pieces of information. You can tell me what you would like to extract from her memory. If you will find out when you tell me by expending one of those uses whether she knows it or not. If she does use it, if she does know it, she'll tell you, or you'll find the information. If she doesn't, then that use will be wasted.
Okay, yeah. Well, the first one I'm thinking is her most recent conversation with Mormazel. All right, cool.
Yeah, Morvazel Thorn. You okay with that? Well, who's it was O'Tua's check who's operating it, but if you want to agree between you, I don't mind. If you're okay with that, Craig, we can go with that.
Yeah, no, I'm fine with that. That seems a reasonable choice.
The memory tube goes into the back of her head, and the crystal kind of glows, and the screen then activates. And as you navigate her memories, you can see on the screen. It's clear. You would find out without using a use who this person is, and her name is Emilith Petridor, which I will write. Emilith Petridor. She is a half elf. Who evidently is a Grey Warden. Her last communications or attempted communications with Morvazel Thorn are as follows. You see on the screen that here on the coil, she received a message from Morvazel that roughly corresponds with the time that you guys were on Mestavaliok, returning from the surface of Arkusk. So within a few hours of that, she received a message to say that a Dragonborn fitting your description, Kryn, was going to bring this particular memory tube to the coil. However, if he had not delivered it within 5 days, that she, Emilith, should get back in touch with Morvazel. The next memory that comes up is about 5 days later, when she attempts to send a message to Morvazel, which was not received and unsuccessful. That's use 1.
Okay. That's all I was really looking to know. What else might
To it, anything you want?
Me? Did you say me?
No, I was after O2.
Oh.
say anything to do with next of us, but not really. Doesn't seem relevant.
No, I mean, on Luminigrod, oh, I suppose the only link that we have that we might want to go down is oh, who was the person on the Witterquick who was from
About Latch.
Latch? Yeah, if she has any interactions with Latch, or perhaps the last interaction, anything like that.
You scan her memories as far as you can for any interactions with Latch. She had heard the name Latch. The Grey Wardens were aware of her because they had been directed to stay away from her. She's known as Salandra Voss, and was known to the Grey Wardens to be a Consec agent. But there's no personal interaction.
I have a final question to the group, if you guys would think it would be relevant. What is the importance of this memory tube? What does it contain, and why does it need to be delivered here? Because we don't know what's on it, right?
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
As you scan the memory banks for the importance of this particular memory tube, you can see that a lot of the trading in memories between the Grey Wardens is on a very kind of need-to-know basis. You actually see an image of Morvazel lecturing Emilith to say, we don't ask where they came from, we just take them to who they're going to. And we never, ever make any copies. And then he winks, and the memory shuts off.
Did Morvazel just tell us that we should make a copy? I'm still a bit drunk, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not getting it.
Like maybe he already made a copy. I think Bryn was satisfied with that and would slip the memory tube in Emilith's pocket and say to her, well, that'll be that then. Really do wish there were more manners in this game. And pats it into a pocket. Ready to go.
Wait, you guys are just going to let me go? And let me keep the memory tube? What happened to Morvazel?
Bryn just shrugs and is about to walk off and leave her tied to the chair to figure it out for herself, really.
She almost looks relieved. Make an insight check, Corinne, as you put the memory tube back into her pocket.
That's actually 20.
With a 20, you
20.
can see that you, even though you've extracted some memories which have, informed you of her contact with Morvazel and her legitimacy in that regard, she's relieved that you didn't question her further about the memory tube. With an 820 or whatever intel that was.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's more she knows, and she's glad you're not asking at this point.
I honestly feel like Bryn feels glad that he's not finding out. Like, wants to wipe his hands of it, this is like a side job. Obviously,
Sure.
as a player, I'm intrigued that there's missing information.
She says, well, if you're going to let me keep the memory tube, then at least let me pay you. Minus the cost to fix my nose. Send for sparers of costly.
Alright, I will pull in my arm, so I'll keep your money, and I will spend another 5 points of lay on hands to fix her nose. But satiate my curiosity. Hell was on that tube anyway.
I genuinely don't know, but Monarch pays a lot of money. We get orders from across the Black Meridian. Specific people, specific memories, and they always have to come kind of off the books. Monarch are pretty insistent. They pay a lot. There used to be a small-time outfit. I'd never deal with the head broker directly, but his people were, I don't know why they're collecting all these orders, but the more orders we got them, the more money they paid, and I'm just worried that if you guys work for Monarch, or whether they got to Morvazel and they've done what they've used us for what they need us for, and tying up loose ends. I'm sorry, I couldn't take any chances.
Fair enough.
If I were you, I'd get out of here. If Monarch find out that you've maybe had access to this tube, or maybe even made a copy, they might want to know. They wouldn't necessarily believe me if I told them the truth.
Well,
In fact, she pulls the memory tube. You guys could take it to them.
I'd rather wash my hands of it.
Please, without Morvazel, I'm vulnerable. And I need to get out of here. Please, just take it.
Oh, reluctant.
Thank you.
The name of your broker at Monarch.
That's the thing. I don't deal with them directly. They always just ask me to make a drop. The drop's all the way down in the gravity well. Out of the way. You'll need a key to get in. She hands you a key to the gravity well. I need to get out of here. You guys don't know of any Shrike-class ships that could get me off this rock in a flash, do you?
Yeah, we wish.
Why did she say Shrike class?
Well, maybe I'll pick up a job for Sunray and take the next ship out of here. Sorry about this. If you do see Morvazel again, tell him I'll meet him where this all started. She dusts herself off. She then goes to a concealed door in the VIP room, like a closet door. Opens it and it slides out. She takes her grey duster off and puts a blue velour jacket on. She takes a comb out of the blue jacket and puts it through her hair, and as she does, changes her hair colour from green to red. She blinks and wrinkles her nose, and her eye colour changes from blue to green. She opens a footlocker, takes out a bag of coins. She looks down. There's a couple of other bits and bobs in there, but decides not to take them. Just get that tube to Monarch and sever all ties. That's my advice. If they've already got to Morvazel, then they'd have no reason not to finish you guys off as well. Look. And she goes out the VIP section. As she opens the door, you can hear a scream as the Event Horizon patrons begin to descend into a panic below.
Time to go.
Oh.
as you guys go out onto the mezzanine, you can see most of the VIPs have vacated. And the green tiefling is marching up the stairs with her rifle. What are you doing?
I'm still disguised, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's just go. Let me try and sneak out.
Well, the one way down is being marched up by the one stairway. It's being marched up by a security guard, the bouncer.
Well, can we leave via that exit that we just saw? The
Emily?
changeling. Yeah, MLF, go.
Emilith, you see her, she's ahead of you, and she walks down to the stairs. And she occupies the green tiefling for a moment. So she's trying to get past them. But they are being submitted to questioning briefly. There's 2 other rooms, the toilets, the bar, and the balcony.
Any ideas?
Nope. What's the drop
He goes up,
down?
we go down.
About 30 feet.
Be fine. It'll be fine.
I assume it's like fully exposed. There's no like, because I'm kind of thinking I'd just walk down the wall.
It is fully exposed, yeah. That'd be quite, you'd be visible, but safe, as if not falling, I mean.
Are we going or are we hiding?
Let's get the hells out of here.
Yeah.
How?
We wait for it to come up, we jump here, and then we go.
You're going to try and subdue the tiefling?
Can't do you guys fly?
Me.
Yep.
Although I have been drinking O2, so maybe you shouldn't drink and fly. Maybe.
Any chance you can give Sidrul a hand getting down?
Sure.
Yeah, I could just float down. I'll grab hold.
So Kryn can fly and Zam can fly. So you'll
Yeah,
grab...
I can fly, or I can also just take no damage from falling because of the Omen Bringer's mantle. Just jump down.
Cool. Okay, who are you jumping down with?
Well, if Sam can float down, he's probably better off holding Sidrul. I'm just going to drop down. I'm not going to take any damage, but carrying something.
Are you carry?
Well,
do you not have to carry O2 then?
I was going to walk down the wall, go to the edge
Oh,
of
okay.
the balcony and walk down, because I've got the slippers.
Kirsty, can't you do that?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Just didn't want to draw more attention to myself.
Okay. Well, you can be carried down if you want.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. Kryn will grab you, jump down. He will take no damage from falling. It will just mean an acrobatics check, I think, Kryn. just so you can hold her up, or athletics is up to you.
You do.
Oh yeah, you're fine. You can hold Sidrul up as you land. Zam, you activating your lodestone to fly down?
Yeah, but very cautiously, like a kid wearing armbands jumping in a swimming pool, kind of thing.
To not drunk fly, is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. And
Just
then
fly straight into the floor.
with your slippers, you go down?
Yeah, they like head for the wall and just.
Okay. You are flying, jumping, and walking off the mezzanine down to the ground floor. Now, panic is ensuing. So normally I wouldn't even get you to make a check because that is obvious what you're all doing. But because of the panic and the screaming and the people running out, I will give you disadvantage on a stealth check to see if you don't get noticed. So disadvantage on a group stealth check, please.
No problem.
Is it still dark?
It's dim light.
So mine's a straight roll.
Mm-hmm.
Do we get a plus from you, John, or is that just on save throws?
Just save.
16, 15, 11.
Hang on, mine's coming. 16.
Well, it's just a pass, literally by one. So you all managed to get down to the ground floor of the Event Horizon. And yeah, with that stealth check, you can make your way out from the nightclub, past the bullywug bouncer as he struggles to maintain order. It could have combat could have ensued, and we could have had a hot start to the next lesson where you'd have been fighting some people, but you just managed to succeed. So yeah, you're all good. You've made it out with memory tube, and with Sidrul being fed. So well done.
Hey. You just said next lesson.
Next lesson. Next
lesson.
Sorry. I always say the phrase next lesson all the time. Next session is what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Well, we will end it there, folks, where we'll pick up back at the Coil and find out what this still unnamed contingent of spacefarers wants to do. Thanks very much.